Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Hello, hello.
Ooh, can you get my hair tied?
So how you doing? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Tell me all the
Um,
things.
I'm not nervous at all. Excited more so than nervous. Like 3 years ago when I found out about this stuff, I was interested in it, but I was like, oh, that could be on the back burner because I had a lot of other stuff to focus on. And then when I got on your Facebook and seeing that you did it, I was like, I'm doing it. I feel like I had to wake up fast for some reason. I don't know. But like I went from knowing nothing to a year later, holy shit. Like I was getting dizzy with the amount of information I was taking on. But then I was like,
Oh,
it was all the time. I don't know. It was just a lot of craziness. And I have not heard anyone since then talk about the things that I experienced during mine. Like a little bit here and there, there's like overlap, but I have not heard anyone say anything remotely close to what the fuck I had to experience. But yeah, my shit started at 32. I met this guy named Tyler,
mm-hmm.
and he kind of started waking me up to something very quickly. But there was something really off about him. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's a question I want to ask today or not. But he claimed he was Cain from the Bible. And I'm not talking
Oh,
like delirious or psychosis. Like he knows what he's talking about. So when to be that, I'm like, I'm not gonna say you're lying because I'm who the fuck am I to say you're not? I don't know. He went into a lot of details with a lot of shit. And back then I was just like my head was spinning. I'm like, what? Like I had no idea where he was going with any of it. And I have a hard time remembering it all, but it was really fucking weird. And he basically said he found me. Like he was waiting for me, looking for me, found me, and he didn't know it was me by my appearance, but once he met me, he knew it was my energy. He's like, I know your fucking energy. And he said that this is our 12th cycle. He's like, you do this every fucking time. I wake you up and you leave me. I'm like, well, maybe you were still an asshole in all the other fucking lives too. I don't fucking know. So that was the weird one that kind of started my awakening shit, or at least I was awakening before that, but he like really fucking jump started it. And then I spent the next all 3 years just looking into as much shit as I could. And then, oh, I started experiencing the weird shit though while I was with him. Um, I've since later kind of found out what the fuck it was, kind of, but something started trying to take over my body or just fuck with me and make me scared. I wouldn't say like take it over completely, but my arm fly around and shit, hit the wall. Like for weeks, I had to like hold my body where it was at. Legs would be going. Um, I let my own hand choke myself as I'm talking to whatever was doing it in my mind. I'm like, you would kill me right now if I let you. And it was just squeezing my neck. And when I'm like, I've had enough, yeah, and it even was coming through the same energy was coming through my boyfriend at the time because I could control it through me, whatever the fuck it was. But he was having a hard time controlling it towards me. I'm like, bitch, like if I'm controlling whatever the fuck this is, and I don't even know because I was like awake for a month at that point. Like I didn't know shit. A month prior, I didn't believe in demons. A fucking month later, I'm getting fucking flung around. Like that's how quick my shit was. So I experienced that was like the weirdest fucking thing, the arm shit. What else? What else? That same boyfriend, we went on a road trip for a month.
is he still in the picture?
No, I left him in Nebraska. So he had a warrant from Michigan. He came down by me in Indiana. Cops came knocking on my door one day, and I'm not gonna lie to the cops, but I'm not gonna fucking answer the door either. So I had already had it planned to go on a road trip with my son. And that day I woke up, I was already fried. My brain was fried, everything was fucking fried. So I made the best choices I could in the moment. And Tyler ended up wigging out, going and sitting in my car. He wouldn't get out of my car. And I told him I'm leaving today, right now, to go on my road trip. I don't know what bullshit you got going on, but I'm not dealing with the cops. But he refused to get out of my fucking car. And he's bigger than me. So I said, fuck it. In the moment, I just took off with him because I was going fucking nuts anyways, and I'm whatever. So with $14 to my name, I went from here to California and I just DoorDashed the whole way. So it was really terrible and awful and it fucking sucked. And he beat my ass along the way. And I kind of fought back too, though. But my final straw was in Nebraska. I was really trying to bring him back here because he doesn't know anybody out there. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave some random fucking dude somewhere he don't know. And I was telling him that I'm like, I'm gonna have to leave you if you keep putting your hands on me. I'm not gonna call the cops, but I'll fucking leave you somewhere. And he kept doing it, so I ended up leaving him in Nebraska, and that was 2 years ago.
So you
Going
went
on,
all the way to California and then came back and dropped him off in Nebraska?
it was all fucking crazy. And I felt
Dang.
bad too. I felt bad. Like I was bawling my eyes out when I left him. I didn't want to have to fucking do that, but I didn't know what else to do. So yeah, that one's been a weird one for me. Not so much that it bothers me that I need to ask questions about it, but if he comes up in the past life shit, because he might, ask
Mhm.
whatever you want.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, and with my questions, I don't
Mhm.
know how you guys operate. If there's like some code of integrity where like, oh, maybe I shouldn't kind of push this way. That might be personal. I don't care. Ask whatever questions you want. Dirty, juicy, gross, scary. I don't care. Just dig because I'm an
Okay.
open book. I don't care what anyone knows about me. I'm not trying to hide nothing. So I just want any route you feel like going, go for it. Like you don't need my permission.
For sure, for sure. I appreciate that. It is all your permission, though. We won't ever go anywhere that you're not comfortable revealing things about yourself or exploring. Like your subconscious will always protect you and it always wants the best for you. So it'll always be a good experience. And if there's anything that you're not comfortable with, it nothing will come out that you're not comfortable with. Put it that
Sure.
way.
I can't consciously think of anything that I'm uncomfortable with, but maybe subconsciously, I guess there might be something.
So something came over your body and was like operating you. Tell me more about that.
So what ended up happening, like I actually found a couple videos like 6 months ago, probably. I forget the guy's name, but he was talking about targeted individuals and like your normal run of the mill things, like I'm used to the gang stalking and all that shit. But then he's like, for a select few, not everyone's gonna experience this, but some of you, they like to get in there with either their technology or it could be spiritual or however they want to do it. But they'll get in there and like take over your body a little bit. And, like just fuck with you, I guess, make you do shit or something. That's what he had said. He didn't go into details, but in that moment, I was like, wait, is that what the fuck happened to me? Because it was something, and it didn't like me. I can tell that. Like it didn't have good intentions towards me. In that moment, I was with my mom a lot that time. She lived with me, and I was around her. We're car shopping for her, and I'm over here trying to hold my body down in a fucking Wendy's. Like it's wanting to crazy shit. I'm standing there as she's talking to me, like what the fuck's going on? And I'm holding it. And I cannot let her see that I'm any different because she picks up on that shit, Like, what's happening? Blah, blah, blah. And she'll get all weird and wiggy outy and shit. And I'll be like, oh, fuck. So for 3 weeks, I couldn't even wig out about it because I couldn't let her wig out about it because then for sure she'd be like, you're possessed. The demons got you.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like something, some
Yeah.
type of a possession or something, especially if it was able to control parts of your motor movement without authorization.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long did that last? Like the episode?
A couple weeks, at least two.
Oh, it was
It
like just straight up with you for like,
Yeah, for a while. I was talking to it in my head. Like it wasn't talking back, but I was
uh-huh.
talking to it. I was like talking shit at the time because like I was waking up. I was angry and happy all at the same time. I was like super excited, but like fuck all you guys. It was fucking weird. But another cool thing that happened, and I think this is more me and not, I don't know, something else, is once I started waking up and getting like my abilities back and my intuition was coming online more, I could walk in a store and find my parents. Like if they're not
Hmm.
by me, I just ask my body. I'd be like, I learned it on my own. I didn't even know it was a thing, but I started working with it. I was like, all right, body, where's my dad? Because I don't have my phone, and he took off. And I would just let my body walk, and I'd fucking find him. The cooler part about that was the one day I'm walking out of the bathroom, like, all right, where's my dad at? My hand flies out and goes four, like on its own, just 4 fingers. I look down, I'm like, four. and I look over because my body will do it for me. I don't even try to do it. Like, I'll look, and then right there, oh, an aisle. I'm like, four aisles down. I was like, I swear to God, if my dad is 4 aisles down right now, I'm gonna shit my pants. So I'm like walking all slow, looking down each aisle, like 1, 2, 3, and I got to the fourth aisle, and he was there. I was like, what the fuck? So that was cool. So I have stuff like that happening a lot. Yeah, yeah, it's cool things. It happens a lot. I can like I manipulated a lot, like things. I can make things work out to my benefit because once I woke up and realized that the Matrix is trying to distract you and interrupt
Mm-hmm.
your videos, because every time I'm trying to learn the truth, I'd get interrupted. Someone would come over and start talking to me, right? So
Mm-hmm.
eventually, what I would do with that is, if my boyfriend was in the store and he was taking too fucking long, and I wanted him to come back, I'd turn on a video and I'd get like 20 seconds in, and here he'd come. And I obviously in the beginning I just tried it to see if it would work. And when it worked, I was like, what the fuck? So I've been doing that lately. When I want to go and I'm ready to go and someone's taking too long and they're talking, I'll just turn on a video or I'll start meditating. Once I clear my mind of nothing and try to meditate, I get interrupted every fucking time. I actually started using the distractions and interruptions to my fucking benefit.
That's a good way to look at it, actually.
Yeah.
Tell me about your meditation practice. Like, what do you do to meditate?
Um, all I do is lay there and focus on something, my hands, my feet. Usually it's internal. I'm trying to focus on how I feel and get more in tune with how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like meditating about other shit, I'm just focusing on how my body feels and how my brain is interacting with it so that I
Perfect.
could be more aware of it on a day to day.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly just clearing out my mind and seeing how long I could do that for. In the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, it was rough, fucking sucked because I'm I don't know about what it was, but I know for damn sure my whole life I've at least laid there one time and didn't do something, just laid there and chilled. But the
Mm-hmm.
first time that I tried to sit and meditate, when I was like, oh, this is a thing that actually might do something, I laid there to meditate, and within 30 seconds, my whole body started itching. The whole fucking
Mm-hmm.
thing everywhere, like really bad. I was like, so I had to fight that a lot in the beginning. The itchy, I get hot, I get all kinds of stupid shit happening in the beginning just to, disrupt my shit.
Uh-huh.
So eventually I got to like 5 minutes. And when I got to 5 minutes of not thinking anything, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome because I've never been able to do that. Yeah. That was about 3 years ago now. So I'm up to like 3 hours. I could do it longer, but I don't. One of the cool things that I want to work on, but I've been waiting for the interruptions and distractions to fucking stop, is 3 Days of Darkness. Everyone's like talking about it, like, oh my God, the 3 Days of Darkness is coming and we're gonna be fucked. But I look at it like 3 Days of Darkness for spiritual shit. So if you take away all the senses for 3 days, no one talking, you're not seeing anything, you're blindfolded, and you're in complete darkness for 3 days, your fucking spiritual gifts just pop off like crazy.
So you said you started waking up like 3 years ago?
Yeah, like fully wake up. I guess I was kind of awake to some shit. Like just a knowing that things are off, knowing that this is not right, knowing like I was going against a lot of the programming, I guess, automatically my whole life without knowing it. And then I always
Yeah.
got backlash and I didn't know why, but now I know why. I was like, oh, it's not a me problem, okay? No. Yeah. I mean, I know the trauma side of it. That's the only thing that makes me nervous is I do know that we've been traumatized and then they regress our memory. Especially the alien stuff, I know that they regress too. So it's like it's weird as fuck to have to go through trauma and then forget about it and like be like, oh, nothing happened. And then you have to remember all the trauma and like go through it again, kind of. That's
Mm-hmm.
the part I'm not too keen on. Like like I know a lot of people say you have to remember it and process it to heal it, but I'm like, I don't want to know what the fuck I went through, bro. I'm pretty sure it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah. That's
feeling it was some fucked up shit. You have a different, and that's how it was as a kid. Like I had a child's perspective, so things traumatized me in a certain way. But now I'm able to look back and heal my childhood wounds because I have the perspective I have now, and I realize why everything happened. So I was able to, my entire family is forgiven. Like I have
mm-hmm.
no, like I was able to release a lot just on understanding things are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
that's why I mean like I'm here for healing, but like psychologically I'm pretty good. I don't have a lot of triggers. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. Like I'm great. I'm fucking happy. The only problems I have are the physical traumas that might be stored in there and they generational shit that I need to figure out because my back fucking hurts and I got bad vision. Those are the only things that I have wrong with me anymore. I actually talked to another healer dude about this already too. It's right where my wings would be, he said. He said that's really funny because there's been a lot of people he's talked to lately, and it's right in the middle of my right in the middle of my fucking shoulder blades. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I think there's something there and why your guys' back hurts right there, because that's where your wings would be. And I do know there is an angel realm. I know a lot about the construct that we live in. I know more of
Mm-hmm.
that than I do anything else. I know more about, I could tell you how many realms are in here and which one is each thing and all that, but everything else I don't know. I've been telling the people around me that I can tell, I'm like, I know enough. I know very little, but I
Mm-hmm.
think I know the important parts to where I don't need to know the rest. I don't need to go down all those rabbit holes. I know what I need to know to progress. That's where I'm at.
So, mid back pain and
My vision.
vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back pain has been the biggest problem my entire life. Yeah. Yeah. It's bad. I those are the only two things I'd like to try to heal, which if it doesn't happen through this, I'm fine. I know how to heal my eyes. My back is the one I'm just kind of curious about. But
Mm-hmm.
uh but I do have something I want to know where it comes from. Like there's something right now going on with autistic people and it's called
Mm-hmm.
the terrible trifecta. So it's Ehlers-Danlos, it's mast cell activation, and it's POT syndrome. So if you have one, you have all
Stop.
three. I want to know. I
I
want to
have
know.
all
I figured you did. I figured, and I
it's
want to know what that is because that's been popping up lately. The trifecta thing. Obviously,
so
threes are
funny.
highly significant, right? So why the fuck did us healers get stuck with the terrible trifecta? That's highly curious to me. So yeah, the pot syndrome shit, I fixed all that. I'm good to go on that. I was passing out and fucking breaking bones in my face, but now I'm good to go. Salt water. I drink a gallon of salt water a day. I hated salt. I never added salt to any of my foods, and when I found out I had what I had, and you had to take like an obscene amount of salt. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to take in this much salt in a day? I can't. I don't even put it on my food. So then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just put it in my water. So I just started off with a little bit in the water, a couple
uh,
fucking little granules. And now I'm up to 3 tablespoons. And I have several people around me drinking salt water now, and they won't go back. They're like, I'll never go back. Right. And with the
well, that
pot
totally
syndrome
makes sense.
shit, we need like a shit ton of salt. And I feel great. I could do shit I never could before. Like I said, like for 10 years, I almost lost and I did lose jobs over my pot syndrome. I was puking all the time. I was fucking nauseous. I was dizzy. I was lightheaded. I was passing out. And then I finally, when it got so bad, I had no choice but to figure it out. And then I looked into it, and the salt water is the main thing that fucking fixed me because I didn't do anything else. But somehow, I don't know what did it. Because my mom even asked, "How did you heal yourself from all my other shit?" Because I magically got better. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything different. So when people ask me, "How did you do it?" I can't tell them,
Mm-hmm.
but but it had to do with something about me waking up. I think once
Mm-hmm.
I woke up, it rewired some of my shit and just kind of fixed me. I don't know. I really don't know. But I know the salt water saved my life.
So, what were all your symptoms before?
I had like pages worth because I ended up having to like separate them into each system. So your digestive system, your circulatory system. They wanted
Yep.
me to put them in each system because I had so many of them. Because I was going to go to the Mayo Clinic. I had planned on going to the Mayo Clinic, and they denied me. Yeah. So it was the lightheadedness, the dizziness, the nausea, the vomiting, the anxiety. So pot syndrome causes the anxiety, which on top of anxiety I already had. It was like a shit ton. What else does it do? Like your legs and shit. When you take a shower, they're purple and blotchy and fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you have a heat intolerance, so when it's really fucking hot, you don't do so fucking well. Um, standing up quickly, sitting
Mm-hmm.
up quickly, any of that fucks you up. Um, Fuck, I can't remember really all of them because I haven't really had to deal with a lot of it lately. But the blood flow is a major issue actually that I'm still trying to work on. That is one
Mm-hmm.
thing, but um, that's why I'm wearing a bunch of copper on all my shit. But yeah, the circulatory issues is the main problem with the POTS. And it fucks up my breathing too. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like a whole list of stuff.
Mm.
But but as far as the POTS goes, yeah, there's not really. Lately, it's kicked up just because of the storms, the geomagnetic shit. So the flares make it worse for the people with POTS syndrome. But I'm already kind of dealing with mine, and so it's not hitting me as hard.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed some people that don't have a lot of their pot syndrome symptoms popping off. Now they really are. They're like, I'm dizzy. What the hell's going on with me? Because they're not used to it. But POTS backward is stop. And I look into all of that. So like, I want to know why. That's not random either. Is it
Right.
they're trying to stop us and that's why? I don't know. That's just something I think everything else is just kind of working itself out right now as we're getting like the new energetics are coming on board. It's well,
Mm-hmm.
my theory kind of is that our bodies have been fucked up in the matrix. The specific POTS syndrome bodies, because I know they're different. There's different fucking bodies down here, but those specific bodies, I'm wondering if in the matrix they were shitty bodies and we suffered, but it's the perfect body for the world we're going into. So I'm wondering if we got an upgraded body for the future, but it's only shitty because we're still dealing with the matrix. That was my
Mm-hmm.
so I look at it like my body and my issues are not a bad thing. It's for me, just not.
Mm-hmm.
That was a theory. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, what else? What about life path or purpose or navigation of that whole?
I know what my life path is.
Share with me.
All right. So obviously, when I first started waking up, I found the star seed shit. So I was like, okay, that kind of, sounds right. But I didn't go real in deep with it like some people did and try to figure out where they came from. Because I'm like, regardless of where the fuck I came from, we're still reincarnated. So it's not like I'm actually from there either. That's just where I'm comfortable or I'm used to being or some shit. So I'm like, I don't really care to look into that too much and figure out where I came from because I'm worried about what I am right now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it was interesting, but it wasn't really worth my time at the time to look into it because I had a lot of health issues and shit. Like, I don't have time to be figuring out what fucking planet I'm from. But part of all that was telling us, oh, you volunteered to come here and you volunteered to help with the Ascension and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, that sounds about right. Like something I would do. But then fast forward to now, I found a guy that I watched named Darius. I think I had mentioned to him once before. But once I found him and his teachings about like the out of body state, not astral projection, but like when you have a near death and your soul fucking leaves, he
Mm-hmm.
does he does that, but voluntary at night. Like you don't have to have a near death. So I said my son did drugs and then popped out of his body and thought, so drugs. Okay. I told him like you could do that, Elliot, without the fucking drugs though, and you don't have to have a near death. You just do it through sleep paralysis. So what
Mm-hmm.
he ended up doing is when he was real young, he had the sleep paralysis shit and he was popping out of his body at 16 and had no fucking clue what was going on. Years of popping out and meeting, these other beings and guiding him and him asking questions and figuring shit out. He's at the point now where he just teaches us. He doesn't tell us the truth. He doesn't tell you the things. He does in a way, but he only tells you that so you can go see for yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
he's like, I can tell you all day long the shit, or you can just go do it yourself. Pop out of your body, go figure it out for yourself. And so many people on there that I've been doing Zoom work like shit with for 2 years now. Like they started out as like little nobodies like me who hadn't experienced anything. And now they're on YouTube sharing their video because they finally fucking left their body and they got all the same answers and the same information Darius is saying. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's from their soul. Your soul can't
Yeah.
be lied to. Your soul just fucking knows, you know? So he's teaching everyone how to do that. I've been trying to do it for like 2 years, but I keep getting interruptions and distractions and all that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
I was getting like really worked up about it. But part of that whole training and program is why we're here now. At least some of us, me, I know for sure. I'm only fucking here to help get people out of here because the Bible says this place was created to be a certain way and then it got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worse than what it's supposed to be. So it's
Mm-hmm.
actually a rescue mission right now. So we're in here going through the motions, and this shit was supposed to end in 2012. It was supposed the construct, this whole experience was supposed to end, and we were supposed to leave and go back to our fucking home in 2012. They got to wake up at least a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they call it the great work. The only reason Darius chooses to stay here now and not just pass on in his sleep is because he's trying to do the great work and wake people up because he knows that is the number one most important thing. Nothing else in
Mm-hmm.
here matters. It doesn't matter if you have money. It doesn't matter if you have a big fan. It doesn't, none of that matters to him. The only reason he's here and me is to get people awake enough to where they can fucking get out of here and not be completely mind fucked.
You said your
Yeah.
purpose is to help wake others up. Like, what actions? Just the conversation, or like, walk me through that piece.
All right. Well, the cool thing about and I know you probably know a lot of this, but I'm just saying it from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about the consciousness waking up is I don't actually have to say or do anything to wake anybody up. All I have to do is wake myself up, raise my consciousness level to a certain degree, and all I have to do is go stand next to the fucker at the quickie mart. And so I know that that is all I have to do,
I love
but
it.
I am going to do more. But since I haven't actually left my body like they did, I would be
Mm-hmm.
doing the hearsay shit, you know? I don't want to speak of what they're experiencing because they already are. I want to start my own channel, talk about what I'm experiencing. But until I've actually done it, I don't want to
Yeah.
speak on it. So
Okay.
until then, I'm just putting little seeds into people. Everyone around me, I'm waking them up because I'm just saying off the wall shit that makes them like, what? I have done this for long enough now to know like how not to like trigger people too bad. Because in the very beginning, I tried to wake up my friend. It didn't go well. And he immediately, oh shit, this really is like the fucking Matrix. You cannot wake them up too soon. They will not react well. But I am the overly helpful type. So I like, if I can do more, I would like to. Uh, well, okay. So I do have a question. With these healing things, like, is it you have to guide me? Or like when you do these, do people just randomly pop forward and just start giving you information without you even asking questions because they like been waiting to talk to you or some shit? I don't know how that works.
Both, both, both
Oh,
situations have happened. Yeah,
okay, cool.
I've given sessions with people who are like, finally we're connecting. Finally, finally we can get this information out, and finally she's
Okay.
hearing or they're listening. And then other times it's like the person has no idea what's going on. I actually like giving sessions to people who are more consciously aware and open-minded and have been introduced to certain concepts, right? Because then you can
Right,
go cooler places. If you're
right.
if you're still asleep and trapped in the matrix, half the time you don't remember what the experience. It's like you go to sleep. The sessions are more expansive when the person is more consciously aware, I feel like.
There was one thing. It was like, which family member should I focus more energy towards helping to heal who is struggling the most? Because like I have people I think I know are struggling, but you never fucking know. Like, because my mom and dad are both kind of going through it. My mom more than my dad, like a lot more. So I would think I would need to focus on her because like I do the Reiki shit. So I'll just sit here and send her, the healing stuff. And if there's one person in our bloodline that is struggling to where I can help them and it'll help the rest of us, that would be cool. Yeah, and then other than that, it was the generational curse bullshit. It was like, what was the event? The first domino event that fell. Like, that caused the greatest generational curse for our bloodline that has been the most detrimental. Because I know there's multiple
Mm,
fucking curses, but the most detrimental one, I want to know when the precise moment was that that domino fell that fucking caused it all. Because if I can visit that moment, maybe we could fix the biggest one in our bloodline.
sure.
But I would wanted to focus on that specific one. And
I,
other than that, that's about it.
I was literally just thinking it right as you said that, how this session and experience is going to be very healing for our, like just our entire family.
I was I was telling Tucker, my friend, that earlier. I was like, her and I are the only two I'm pretty sure that I know of out of our bloodline right now that are doing any of this kind of holistic healing stuff. Because I do the Reiki and then you do the QHHT. So I thought that was cool.
What modality of Reiki do you practice?
I learned
Oh,
it, just the basic shit. But then once I like realized what Reiki is and that I didn't need to keep doing like you can be a master Reiki, you can do all. I don't need to go all the way up there. I realized
and
I don't
can
have
pay
to.
somebody for it when it's like an innate gift that you
I
just
thought
know.
they charge me
Yeah.
$800. They want $800. I'm like, for something I can already do, and I know that now. I've been healing people my whole life without knowing it. Like, I'm gonna pay you to do it? No, hell no. Right.
It's a wild concept, I feel like, because all this is just innate gifts that we're just dormant and we're reactivating. So it's not like some crazy fucking secret, it's like we all
Yeah,
have this ability. We're
yeah.
just leading
This
the
should,
way.
yeah. This should have just been our normal day-to-day life. Like, not a big deal, but everyone's like, holy shit, what? That's voodoo. That's demon shit. You no, God says you can't do that. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. That's that fear-based those programs that just keep us trapped in that.
Every day I laugh. I'm like, God damn, you guys, it worked. It worked. These people are stupid. Like, I get it. We've all been retarded. We have been dumbed down. So I'm like, everyone that's calling someone else a retard, I'm like, you're a fucking retard too. We all are. We've been down. We're all stupid. But I'm like, damn, it worked like a motherfucker in here. Holy shit.
It really did. And it's
Yeah.
continuing. Yeah, I see it in my kids and their friends, and I'm like, damn, they really did a good job with setting up this whole
Yeah.
facade.
Yeah.
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 I had a session with somebody from South Africa once, and we weren't able to complete the entire session. We could only do half of it. Um, and he got everything he needed in that first half, but I wasn't able to answer any of his questions or anything because that's like the second half. But yeah, the energy was just too crazy and it would not
Yeah.
let us continue.
That might be a problem today, I'm wondering. Because the first time when I was waking up, my like the shit around me would skits out the radio just from me dancing. I was dancing in the car and all the windows like fogged up real bad, and it was a day that it shouldn't have done that, and then the radio was skitzing out, and I remember looking over at Tyler the fucker. I'm like, what's happening? And he's just smiling real big like he knew what was going on. I still don't really know, but yeah, I was phones phones will fuck up, stuff will fuck up around me, so that might be a thing. I don't know, we'll see.
Well, if it is or if it isn't, and it will all work out exactly the way it's meant to. It always does. No matter what, we'll get back on and at the very least take you out of it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll make sure to definitely close the session at the very end for whatever reason, even if that's like on the phone. I have to give you a call on the phone. If that's what it has to be, then that's what it has to be, and that's fine. But we'll definitely want to just make a note to close it out at the end because we don't want any sort of residual energy lingering. Right, we're closing up shop at the end so that you can just take everything and it's a positive experience and you can use it as a positive launching point. Let's see. Before we start, we're going to do a couple priming exercises, which just primes your mind. And essentially, the first one is setting an intention and infusing it into water. So we'll do one of those. That's really quick. We'll do like a connection and protection exercise, which is just essentially making sure our energy is protected so that nothing, darker only good can come, only good can participate and facilitate. Um, and then we'll just kind of go on a little creative journey. You'll just listen and follow along. Um, Try to imagine the things that I'm saying, and then the things you see, you'll want to describe in as much detail as you possibly can. In fact, the more you talk and describe things, the more the picture formulates for you and the easier it becomes.
I usually don't see things, just so you know. Even in my deep meditations, there's been like one or two times where I started like seeing, I got really
Mhm.
excited, but I don't usually see too much. We'll see what happens.
I'm that way too. I've had 5 sessions done for myself personally. I got a session, and it's what woke me up and started the journey for me. But for me, it's like it's more in my knowingness. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's just like a feeling, a certainty. And then sometimes there'll be like visualizations, but it's more so like a dream for me. And it's different for everybody, honestly, because people perceive in different ways. Um, Whether that's full visual pictures or not, like that's totally cool. You have more than one sense for a reason, so we'll explore all of them if we need to. Oh, if you need to pause for any reason to go to the bathroom, that's totally okay too. Um,
Okay.
um, but if you need to, release for any reason, whether that's like crying or peeing or anything, it's a release out of your body, and it helps get the energy out of your body if you need to for whatever reason. That's fine. It doesn't interrupt or affect anything negatively, so we can pause and then pick up if you need to go pee. That's totally cool.
Okay. Cool. I usually burp a lot when I'm moving energy. Like it's just right here. Every morning I wake up, it's right here, and I push on it and I'll burp like a lot. It's like,
Interesting. Is that solar plexus?
yeah, I think that's what my issue's been my whole life. So usually, what it used to be, I'd wake up and it'd feel like that. I'd be puking. I would wake up puking all the time. But now,
Yikes.
since waking up, I just started rubbing it and all that, and I can get it to go away. I don't know
Huh.
what it is. I started
Is that
thinking maybe it was downloads because when I'm watching some videos and shit, it'll do the same shit. And I'm like, oh, I think it's when I process things. I don't fucking know.
and it's like in your gut area?
Yeah, it's like right under the little ribs where they come together, right by your heart, kind of down
Yeah.
here. It just lets me know it's processing shit. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it would do it before and make me puke. I think it's because my body was so damn dirty.
It's wild that you mentioned all the purification of the body, because I, in my experience, have found that to be like the leading factor. Like once your body is a little bit more cleared out, once you're connected and in tune more so with the feeling of your body and sitting with yourself, that's when like the next level comes. That's when the activation started happening for me too, when I cleaned out my body and started focusing on it.
Yeah, I got my brother on the heavy metal detox, and like by 3 days in, he was addicted to this shit because he's like, dude, I feel good. I finally feel great. He's like, I've never taken any medication that's ever done this within 3 days, and you give me a fucking detox and I feel good. Yeah, he still takes that shit.
Nice. What
Yeah.
is it? What is he taking?
It's the chlorella. It's from cilantro or some shit. It's cilantro and chlorella together mixed in. It's just
Mm-hmm.
concentrated cilantro, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to get everyone to do cleanses as much as they could because I know the solar flash is coming. And it's what I'm hearing is it's gonna be like an orgasm. It's gonna be kind of a feeling like orgasm, but on crack. So if your body's super like dirty and full of heavy metals and shit, it's gonna fuck you up a little bit. But if the more
Mm-hmm.
detoxed you are, it'll be they said like a 15-minute orgasm. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know when that's coming, but they said it will be here. I don't know. We'll see.
Um, do you have anything else? Any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, anything coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna come up with a sentence for your intention for today's session.
Okay. I guess to heal, to help heal, but like everyone, not just me, really. I mean, yeah, the whole point of this is to whatever it can do better me so that I can better help everyone.
Okay, so
So,
what about this? My intention for today's session is to heal myself, plain and simple, in order to help others in the best way that I can.
yes, that'll work. I have a random question to ask that has seemingly no importance, but I'm really curious. And only because it's hypnosis as well. So my brother and I back in the day went to Six Flags, but while I was there, I randomly somehow we ended up in one of the little like theater places where they do shit, and there was a hypnotist there, and it was one of those things where you just raise your hand and he chooses people. I got chose for that shit. It was just a weird ass experience the whole time, and I tried it, and I could feel it did start to work. What's the significance with that? There had to have been something. My brother brought it up the other day, and it's been in my mind randomly too. And I know there's some sort of significance with that bullshit, but yeah, it's like
Okay, yeah.
I remember being hypnotized, like in the beginning stages of it. I could feel it, but then I was able to pull myself out of it. Yeah, so I wasn't sure about what all that was because I willingly like wanted to do that. I really wanted to, and I did the whole thing he said to do, and I wasn't doubting it in my mind, which I know will undo it sometimes.
But for
Yeah,
whatever reason, you came out of it.
yeah. And then I had to just sit there because the people it didn't work on, he made them go sit. It had worked
Mm-hmm.
on me, but then it stopped working on me. Yeah, yeah. Because I usually don't get picked for shit like that. And now that I look at it, I'm like, what's the bigger picture thing here? Because that was not fucking random. I had never done
Yeah.
anything like that. I have no
Knowing
idea.
that you can pop yourself out of it, you can block yourself. That is a thing. And it's happened multiple times, but we just go deeper again. We just go settle back into it, and we'll just keep trying from different angles. Um,
Okay.
so, well, whatever happens, that's what makes it so fun. Is we just never know what's going to happen until we get in there, and it's different every single time. So yeah, we'll just see. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Okay.
I want you to tell me the very first things that you see and what is happening around you. Does it feel dark or light?
Start.
Does it feel closed in or open?
Well,
Tell me more about what you're experiencing.
nothing. A loud ringing in my left ear. Don't see anything.
Are there shades or colors at all?
Please.
Trees? What kind of trees?
Redwoods. They're redwoods. And my forehead hurts. My head's starting to hurt.
Okay, take a nice big deep breath in. Just allowing that feeling to pass. What's your perspective?
It's my left. I'm on
Mm-hmm.
the edge. I'm on the edge of the forest. They're to my left, but it's dark. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel fear.
Do you feel that fear in any one direction? Towards the trees or away?
No, just when I'm looking at them, I feel a sense of fear. I don't know if it's mine.
What's to your right?
Water. I'm on a shoreline. Oh, my belly's really going now. It's the ocean. It's Oregon or Washington or California. Oof.
You feel the waves crashing?
No, but it's not like the Rocky Coast. It's where I'm used to. It's literally trees and then the water with a little beach, which to me isn't normal. I haven't seen anything like that.
So the trees go right up to the shoreline,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Mhm.
with a little beach, but it's dark in the forest, but it's not at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
But like nighttime in the forest, oh, this hurts. Sorry, I'm trying to breathe through it. Ugh. Yeah, the top of my head. I can feel it's like, um, that'll make it hard to concentrate because I can feel into it. I just, oh, I get pain and then I get nausea when I do this kinds of stuff. So usually I smoke. I can't do.
And just take it nice and slow, no rush. We can just acclimate to the new surroundings.
Yeah, because it's definitely pulling me from what I was feeling. I was, oh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I felt heavy and I felt warm and comfortable. And now I feel not comfortable in my
Mm-hmm.
stomach, in my head.
Take a nice big deep breath in
I
as
can
we
feel it
just
in my sacral or solar. I might need to get a blindfold as well. Oh, my eyes keep wanting to fly open.
and really just turning your focus and attention towards that light, towards the shoreline where it's a little lighter, allowing this feeling to pass as you acclimate and settle in. Notice the water.
Like a really pretty green. Oh,
Tell me more about the green.
soft. Oh, my wrist is starting to really hurt. My left wrist.
And I want you to walk out into the water, drift out into the water, into that green, and allow that green energy to surround you. Feeling yourself fully encompassed and surrounded by that soft green energy.
My body just relaxed.
Just allowing that green to permeate into every aspect of your being. And allowing that water to just carry you, letting this current, this river of green just take you wherever it needs to. And in a moment, we'll come to the place of our destination. We will arrive at this new place that this energy wants to take you. And you'll notice a picture starts to formulate. And describe what it is you see.
Mountain.
Just one mountain or more than one?
This one. Big. Like the Paramount Mountain. Mountain is metal. Or not rock. It's not rock. It's, I don't know what it is, but it's dark bird at the top.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
Like an ugly eagle. I'm sorry. They're not cute to me. But it's like one of them big giant ones, but not, I don't know. Oof. There goes my body again. My head.
Does this eagle notice you?
I, I, I wanted to say I hope not and laugh, but shoot, sorry.
Does it feel like you have a body in this place?
No, it's like I'm looking. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not
Do you look
standing there
around?
looking at it, but I'm looking at it. It's like I'm
If you,
halfway up it. Oh, I'm halfway up, but out. Oh, fudge. Oh, I know what it is. Uh, I don't feel scared and I'm giggly, but my body feels like it would be someone was scared. Does
mm-hmm.
that make sense? Like I'm not scared, but I feel like I would someone else. Oh my, oh, it's bad. It's making me want to get up off the bed. Ooh, it really wants me to get up. Wet too. Ooh, I'm trying to fight it right now. Hold on, sorry. Ooh, this is strong. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I gotta focus. They're buzzing off the bed. Like I feel like I'm gonna vibrate off the bed. Oh shit. I'm I have to laugh like really hard. Okay. It's like a really good energy, but it's not like wanting me to focus. It's wanting me to get up and dance and giggle and shit. I'm not trying to do that. Okay.
Let's just ask this energy to turn down the intensity just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Let's just focus on the breath for a minute, moving back into the body. Try to get this energy under control.
I feel like it's mine. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
Breathing in and out. I want you to visualize a beautiful silver crystalline river, like a river of silver and crystal. And I want you to see this crystal, beautiful silver river enter you through your crown chakra, through the top of your head. Now we're going to have that beautiful crystalline silver river move down through the chakras of the body. And as it moves down through the chakras, the river of energy will expand out into all of the cells. And it's sending energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. Anything that the body does not need is passed off through the legs and the feet. Anchor in this feeling now. Peaceful, good energy, but not so intense anymore. And notice the picture starting to formulate as you breathe in and out. And describe the scene to me.
a ghost town. A
A
western,
ghost.
yeah, it's the western ghost towns that they still have that you can visit.
Is it day or night?
They
Describe some of the buildings to me.
empty, sandy, like windblown sand.
Is there any particular building that's kind of capturing your attention or you're looking at?
Saloon doors. The saloon doors. I just keep seeing the doors. I'm looking just at the doors. Don't know why. The swinging, old school, stupid doors. Oh, my belly's going. Um, the ones that swing open. They're dark. They're black, but faded, obviously. I don't know why I'm just looking at the doors, though. It's like I'm
Mhm.
zoomed in and looking at just the doors. It's almost like a picture, but it's not. But why just the doors?
Can you open the door?
Yeah, they swing
Does it feel better to swing towards you or away from you?
away, definitely away.
If you swing the door away from you, can you walk through it?
Yeah, but my belly doesn't like that. I don't go in. Mm. Post office? I go to the post office? Oh, yeah, my belly's really good. The post office, it's the last building in the row of buildings. It's to my left when I'm looking at it. Oh, I'm not going to it. I'm just standing there looking at it. I don't see too many details. It's just like just a, like, I know it's a post office, but I don't see details.
If you
I
look
can,
down, do you see feet?
yeah,
What are you wearing on your feet?
rounded shoes. You would expect to see boots, but they're just rounded. like those Vans slip-ons. Oh,
Hmm. What color are they?
yellow
What are you wearing on your body as far as like your clothing or garments?
dress. I'm wearing a dress.
What does it look like?
Oh, I don't know. It's changing. Like as soon as I go to want to say what color it is, it changes.
Does the style change or just the color?
Just the color. Got vines on the dress. Vines, like tree vines.
Are you carrying anything with you or have anything in your hands?
No,
Hmm.
just my hand.
Do you feel old or young?
I'm young. Oh, 18?
Does it feel like your home is close by?
No, no, this
Does
isn't even the right time frame.
does this feel familiar or foreign?
Foreign, but symbolic.
What else is happening?
Storm. A storm in the
Hmm.
distance over the mountain.
Over the mountain. Is it the same mountain as the big metal dark one?
No,
Hmm.
no, this is a mountain range. Just off in the distance, like when you would see normal, like normal mountain. I'm not scared. How long? No, no, I couldn't tell you. I just know I'm excited
What makes you excited about the storm?
because I think it's gonna take out the ghost town. It's
Hmm?
gonna, it's gonna take out the saloon. There's no one there. It's old. It's rickety garbage. It's gonna get taken out.
What happens next?
Mm. I just saw the bird fly from the mountain. Yeah, when you asked what's next, it flew away. That's the first thing I saw. Was,
Where did it fly to?
I don't know. It just went to the right. This isn't a bird I want to follow. No, it's a good thing it flew off the mountain because now we can climb the mountain.
Good. Let's do that.
It's really cool shoes. The shoes stick to whatever mountain metal. It's not metal though. It's something else, but it feels good when it sticks. Like squishy. Like you're walking on yellow. Mountain isn't. It's hard. The mountain's hard, but when you walk, I don't know. It's squishy. It's
Mm.
squishy when you walk up it.
What happens next?
Not getting anything right now.
Are you still walking up the mountain?
No, I started focusing on my body, so I'm like two places at once right now. But I'm feeling in my body is making it very hard to focus in.
Well, what else do you see?
As I'm climbing, there's a city in the distance.
A big city?
Yeah, yeah, it's big. It's off to my left. I'm climbing up, but as I look left, I see the city.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of behind smog or fog or something.
How do you feel as you notice the city?
Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I'm telling them to hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, want them to hold on, hang on, just wait till I'm done climbing the mountain. Is the feeling I get? Like, I don't know.
Good. Well, just a little while longer then. We can explore that city. Let's continue climbing.
Oh, I'm gonna climb. The pause moment. Like, not a delay, but like, I mean, a delay that you need to have. Can't think of the words. It's like as I'm going up, I'm paused,
Like
but
you
it's
don't
in
want
this.
to go up too fast.
I don't even know if it's that or it's usually elevation's a thing, but it doesn't feel like it's that. It's like I know I need to wait to keep climbing, but I'm like halfway up, there's something there. I don't, I don't know
At the
what it is.
top?
No, like halfway up, like
Uh-huh.
something all the way around blocking me, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's like smoke or oh fuck, my head. Sorry. Oh, when I said that, it really hurt, and it sent it all the
Mm-hmm.
way down through my body. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm seeing it as haze, as smoke, as just a kind of density, I guess. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not super physical, and kind of. Uh, I guess you would see it as the clouds, how they sit at a certain level on the mountain. And you could see them just chilling, and it's like halfway up the mountain, but it's white. It's clouds, but this isn't clouds, and it's not white. It's a blockage. Ugh, yeah,
Does this
it,
feel like it has a consciousness or life to it, an energy
yeah,
to it?
yeah.
Let's connect to
Mhm.
that energy, that consciousness, that life force. What can we call it?
Illusion.
And what can we ask illusion about this pause? What does it have to tell us about this pause?
It is elevation. It is. You can't go too fast. It's almost looked like it's lies and deception, and it's bullshit. It's negative. It's supposed to be negative, but it's unnecessary negative. It's to slow you down, but for your
Mhm.
benefit.
Let's thank it and ask it if it will allow us to pass.
It already dissolved.
Let's just continue on our little walk. What happens next?
There's a cave. It's through it, but up. It's, you go through the cave as you're walking up. I'm walking up. There's trees, even though it's not a normal mountain, there's trees. And then you go through the mountain tunnel, but on the way up, not through it. It's dark, but not scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark, but with enough light. It's protection. Oh, oh,
Does it feel like you want to go into the cave?
yeah, yeah. It's a slide. It's an upslide. Oh, fuck. Mm, can't think of the word of it. But you slide upwards. So it's like you have to climb the mountain, get through the illusions, and then go to a tunnel, but it's a slide, but it's a slide upwards. Like a streamline across to the top. Mm,
Should we take it?
absolutely. It's really pretty colors. It's like I can't think of the game, but there's like you jump through a portal, but it's sorry the pain's making this really hard for me to talk through. Um it's like you jump through portal, but then it's a wormhole or whatever with all the colors around you that's spinny, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
really pretty colors. Like, a lot.
Weird.
Mm,
Just allowing yourself to slowly acclimate as you notice the colors, allowing the adjustments to happen. And what happens next?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how it reminded me of a Chinese finger handcuffs. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The tunnel. Okay. So yeah, I can't focus right now. I feel nauseous, in pain. My back's really stiff and my head hurts. I'm gonna need a second. Oh,
You're doing a great job. Just really focusing in on the air, in and out. Notice the familiar tingle of relaxation moving throughout your body. Noticing any tensions flow right out, releasing any tensions. Just breathe. Now let's drift away from the scenes we were watching. We're leaving all those scenes now to find peace. May I speak to Ashley's subconscious, please?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to Ashley's subconscious.
Yeah.
Do I have permission to ask questions today?
Yeah.
I know that the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Ashley to see today. You chose to bring forth a couple of scenes. Is it all right that we go through those scenes to get some more information on why we needed to see them?
Yeah.
The first scene that you showed her, there were trees. She was by the woods. And there was green water with the shoreline. It looked like it was on the west coast. Why did you bring her to that scene?
Water.
Water. The water was significant for her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She was experiencing quite a bit of body sensations at that time. A loud ringing in her left ear, some forehead pressure and wrist pain, also some discomfort in her solar plexus. Can you tell us why she experienced those things?
Trauma.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Trauma.
Trauma, okay. And the color that was really standing out to Ashley was green. Can you tell us the significance of that?
Seafoam green.
Why is that important for Ashley?
The sea is important.
Why is it important for her?
Home.
Does she come from a place that has a lot of water?
Yes.
And can you tell me about the trauma? What did the trauma, what caused the trauma for the forehead?
Land.
Okay. How about for her wrist?
Tackle.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Tackle.
Shackled. Mm-hmm. And what about the solar plexus?
No.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The next scene that you took her to, she saw a mountain, a big one. She thought it was metal, but it maybe something similar. Definitely not rocks. Can you tell us why she needed to see that scene?
No.
There was a bird at the top, one that she didn't want to follow. What did that bird represent?
Abraxas.
Can you tell us more about that?
Mind virus.
Can you repeat that, please?
Find virus.
Find iris,
Virus of the
virus.
moon.
What else can you tell us about that scene?
Triumph. Victory.
She did feel that it was good energy that was there. She was just having a hard time with it. Can you tell us more about that?
No.
Okay. Since she was having such a hard time, I did perform a silver river crystalline meditation so that she could harmonize and balance the energy, and that seemed to help. And the next scene that you brought her to was a ghost town, a western. Can you tell us the significance of that scene?
House is falling.
Houses falling. Mm-hmm. What does that mean for Ashley?
Everything. Everything changes. Out with the old, in with the new. Now, trauma, trauma,
Can you tell us about that trauma?
alcoholism,
And she noticed the post office next in the town. Can you tell us the significance of that building?
messages.
This place felt very symbolic for her. Can you tell us more about that?
No,
She did feel like there was a storm in the distance. She was not scared but excited because she knew that the storm would take out the town, the saloon. Can you tell us about that?
the new world is being built. The ghost town will be no more.
What does the ghost town represent?
False matrix.
So the false matrix will be no more.
Yes.
There was a mountain in the distance that she wanted to climb when she was noticing the shoes that were sticking to the mountain. Can you tell us the symbolism of that?
Ascension.
She also saw a city in the distance, a big city. Can you tell us about that?
City is the world.
She also felt a pause moment next, some sort of a delay that she needed to wait before she could keep climbing. Can you tell us about that?
You have to wait for everyone to catch up.
So we all ascend as a unit.
No one left.
No one left behind. The smoke that was keeping her in that pause, she said we called it illusion, and that we can't go too fast. We have to take it slow for the benefit. Eventually, the illusion did lift, and she was able to continue climbing in her ascension. But she was taken through to a cave next. Can you tell us why she needed to see that?
She's protected. Needs to see she's protected.
Can you tell us more about this protection that she has with her?
Love.
Love. Mm.
Love is her protection.
There was next a slide, but it went up, she said. Can you tell me more about that?
Falling up, falling up.
Can you explain a little more detail about the concept of falling up?
It's in a children's book. Charles Silverstein. It's coded.
What else can you tell me about this code?
Protected.
That it's protected?
Yeah.
Does it have a purpose?
The secret.
Secret? Is it really a secret, or is it just a secret to some, but others know the secret?
Yeah.
Does Ashley know the secret?
Not yet.
Is she meant to find out?
In time.
Will everyone find out in time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Will we all find out at the same time?
No.
What needs to happen before we can find out?
Open your heart.
Open your heart. Is that what this session is helping Ashley to do today?
Yeah.
I do know that green is the color of the heart chakra. Is there a lot of heart energy that has come through for her today?
Yeah.
And is that helping to open her heart?
Clear it.
Clear it. Okay. Thank you for showing us all of these scenes and allowing us to find meaning in them. And thank you for helping us to understand them. Ashley has prepared a few questions. We have prepared them together. Is it all right through that we go through each one to gain some additional insight?
Not at this time. Not at this time.
Okay. Has this session been beneficial to Ashley?
Of course.
Should we continue to work in this state for additional healing?
Unnecessary at this time.
Okay. What's next for Ashley then?
Please.
Sleep? Will that help her integrate the energies that she received today?
Yes.
Before we wrap up the session, I'd like to ask the subconscious to perform an energy body scan and let me know when the scan is complete or if there's anything that we need to address.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Ashley did mention that she does suffer with a lot of mid-back pain. Is that something that can be released or healed for her today?
Not at this time.
Is that something that we can address in the future for her, or is it something that she needs to work through on her own?
You can visit in the future.
In order to make it easier to enter into this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation, will you give me a word or two words that I may say that will help enter into this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation?
Peace, Lily.
Peace, Lily.
Yes.
The words you want me to say are peace, Lily.
Yes.
With your permission, and only with your permission, each and every time I say the words peace, Lily, to you, Ashley, you will go immediately into this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation, and we will journey together to find the answers to many things. And it's very important to remember that you are always in control. I am only the guide to take you through these many different things, but you are always in control and nothing can harm you mentally or physically. Before we wrap up the session, I always like to ask the subconscious if there are any final words or a message that they would like to bring forth to Ashley today.
We love you.
Is there any message or words that you would like to bring forth for humanity in general?
We love you.
And if there's nothing else that the subconscious needs to bring forward today,
No.
now I am asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs, with much love and much thanks for the help and information that it has given Ashley and myself today. And I want any other entity that may have participated in our experience today to also recede into the time where they belong, with much love and much thanks for the information that they have helped us with today. And remember, the things that we are watching are from a different time. We only brought these scenes forward as a curiosity to learn from, to have information to help with the present lifetime. In that way, anything we find is very valuable and has extreme importance. But as Ashley listens to the recording and goes over the material, integrates it, and puts it all into place, I want to make special note that it will not bother her in any way, mentally or physically. That is very important. It will not bother her in any way. And now I want Ashley to move up, up, up through time and space and orient yourself back into the present day and time.
Oh, I'm so stiff. Oh. I
Like,
was in just enough pain that it kept me awake enough to remember.
yeah, I feel like that was like a lot for your body. Like the influx of energy was a lot for your body.
Oh, I don't know what it is right now, but holy shit, we did something. Oh, it's the heart, but in the back. Got all these heart or sports. Oh my gosh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't hold on. I'm out of it. I feel like I woke up from a nap. The
Yeah,
the,
that's what
the
it
heart
feels like.
crystal. Shit, I'm discombobulated. All right.
You could feel a little floaty and light and kind of spacey. If you eat or drink anything, that will help you ground and it will help you kind of come back too. So you won't feel so spacey.
Uh yeah. Because it's really stiff around the heart area now, like in my muscles. So I'm assuming whatever energy was going on, it like tightened up the muscles. I don't remember why or any of this shit. I remember little bits and stuff, but not.
Yeah. So there's definitely some residual trauma, like some trauma that where your body is holding in some of that energy. And we didn't get to explore those traumas further. I think, like I said, it was just kind of a lot for your body. We
Yeah,
didn't
I
get
think
to,
that's okay. Whatever we did do, I can tell. Like it's beautiful. I don't know, but that's what I mean. Like I didn't have any expectations. If I got some cool miraculous healing, that's cool. If not, I
mm-hmm.
don't care because it even just the exchange of energy through having a Zoom meeting call with you. Yeah, I'm really cold now.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. It's a lot of
I
energy.
was okay, cool. Because I was warm and good. Now I'm cold, which is cool.
Ooh, one thing that I thought was super cool that came through was you mentioned falling up being in the children's books, like Shel Silverstein, and it's like coded into them.
Yeah, like okay, so following up, what am I how am I trying to relate that? Like frequency, we're rising in frequency. Um, but then I correlate that with like the fall of the angels, which to me I was told the angels that fell from the heavenly realm, they didn't
Mm-hmm.
they didn't fall, they weren't like kicked out. They had to drop their frequency. So they just vibrated a higher frequency and all they had to do was fall in frequency. They didn't fall because of a bad thing. They purposely lowered their frequency to get down here to help us is what I was hearing. So falling up to me with that book, because I fucking used to read all those books a lot, and they've been coming up a lot lately. Yeah, the Falling Up book. I remember for whatever reason, I had my mom buy me all his little books, The Giving Tree, Falling Up, and I forget the other ones. And I
Uh-huh.
looked into that book a couple different times to reread all of them. I'm like, what's in here? So to me, Falling Up is it's like you're especially in this false matrix, all the people that are seemingly shitty and beneath you and lower, technically on the spiritual ladder, probably are a little bit ahead of you. So falling up to me is like it's the reverse, like
It makes
ascending.
sense.
I'm
Yeah.
ascending.
Because everything is paradoxical in this false matrix. Everything's
Yeah,
opposite, like
right.
everything's reversed.
Yeah. So falling in reverse is the fucking the band I liked for a minute. But that name like yeah,
There's a
falling in
band.
reverse. It's hardcore. But falling in reverse means you're rising up, kind of making
It does.
so to me
Huh.
that's symbolic and I like to look at it like that.
I
Yeah. I
think it's
want to know.
that's a cool thing. Like, I don't know. Because I feel fucking nuts and crazy half the time, but I fucking love it. I think it's amazing. And like, it feels really good to know that I have like actual blood family that fucking is on my same level. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
And doesn't say
That,
shitty things about you like you're crazy and stuff.
yeah. I am a little, but whatever. That's cool. I'll take it.
If you're
Crazy in a
not
good way.
crazy, depressed, or anxious, there's something fucking wrong with you. That I've heard that a while ago. The guy's like,
I
if
like
you don't
that.
have a form of depression or anxiety in today's world, there's something fucking wrong with you.
It's all about just waking people up, right? The more
Right.
people wake up, the easier it is for all of us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. Yeah, I'm excited. The next few weeks should be interesting. Thank you.